when I see Robbie because I'm so excited to see him. And Robbie Shoults, you know, because he's the man, and he's got a book, and he's got a smokehouse, and he's down there in Marshall, Texas. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Look, I'm going to show you. Um, I'm in my mobile office right now. I'm going to show you. The sky is beautiful blue. Can you see that, Paul?
Oh, that's gorgeous. Actually, I can see it above your head. Also, you have one of those
Oh,
skylights in your car,
that,
right?
that's right. We do. I forgot about that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Life is good. We're working hard. Seeing lots of people, and I'm so glad to get to hang out with you for a little while.
So tell me the latest. I mean, you've been going at this since 1943, I think, with a family-run business. You still have family in it, and you'll have family in it for a zillion centuries, forever. It's nice.
Well, yeah, everything is good, Paul. I don't know if you realize it or not, but this is actually our 80th year, our 80th year in business. So we're going to have some celebrations this year. It's going to be really good.
Well, then the heck,
That's a milestone, right?
it sure the heck is. I'm getting close. I never
Well,
thought I'd say
hey,
that.
hey, Paul, I hadn't been in business near that long, but the company has. Okay.
Oh no, you just got became legal.
I
You can
love it.
you can have a Lone Star beer with your with the brisket.
Right, right.
We got
So
Mother's Day. We got Mother's Day coming up. How can people get some of the good things that you're creating to make it a little easier on the moms that do that cook at home and stuff? Where should they go? What do you have going there?
oh well, we offer a full line of smoked meats, and is Mother's Day this Sunday?
I think it's like the 14th, is it?
Okay, so people still have time, Paul. Best thing to do is go to bearcreeksmokehouse.com, get on our website, and just order up some Texas made goodness and send to your mama.
Well, I'll verify that that's Texas darn goodness. Um, but the selection is it's not only meat. You have some you have those sauces, you have those pickles, you have the cheese platters. I don't know. Do you send those cheese platters out too?
Well, we don't we sell a lot of different cheeses in the store, and we can ship. There's a certain cheese we can ship that's cryo back really good, but um, it's not in a platter. It's but you can order it to go along with your meat.
Uh-huh. Okay. And there's some of the kinds of meat. I'm getting right into it because I'm starting to get hungry. Uh, what are some of the kinds of meats that you have? That,
Okay, so for Mother's Day, I'm thinking stuff like peppered pork tenderloin. I think you've had that before. Um, some of the we have all different kinds of bacon. The peppered bacon is my favorite. We're coming up on gardening season, and so one of my favorite sandwiches in the whole world is made with Bear Creek peppered bacon and fresh garden tomatoes. So um, that's always a popular one. Then we've got all types of sausages, summer sausages, smoked chickens, smoked hams and turkeys. We have them now. If you're going to have a big spread for Mother's Day, those would be great items. And then like you mentioned earlier, we have the salsas and the pickles and the relishes and all that good stuff. So there's just a variety of things. And you know what? I always tell everybody, Paul, is food is the gift that you can give, and one size fits all, brother.
well,
No exchange.
you make people happy with the food you made a friend for life, actually.
That's right. Yes, sir.
So wonderful. You know, the reality of having family connected to it and in a loving way. How do you feel about that? I know is your mom still coming around there too?
Oh yeah, mom's doing great. Just this morning, I walked down to her house. You know, her house is just a few steps down where my great granddad built this house back early 1900s, and went down there. She'd been working in the yard. I said, "Mom, let's get on your gator and ride over across the place. Look at the cows." And so she real quick hopped in the gator with me, and we rode, and I had some steers we had to feed and that kind of stuff. And she just loves the outdoors. This is her favorite time of the year, and so she's been working on her flower gardens and all that good stuff. And um, it's a beautiful time of the year.
Let's talk about, because we just finished the Earth Day broadcast, and with a focus on water. And tell us about, water, no water, too much water. What's that like on a farm like yours and a business like yours?
Well, I I can tell you, Paul, it's critical. Um, we've got to have water. Last year, and the good Lord decides when we get it and when we don't. But last summer, we had quite a drought here in East Texas, and um, I've got about 200 head of cows, and our grass situation got down to nothing. And so we had to actually start feeding hay in August, which it our cows went into the winter already, kind of limping just a little bit. But water is essential to life, for not only humans but for every creature that crawls on the earth. And I think it's a it's a must have. We can do without a lot of things, Paul, but we can't do without water.
Didn't you have a well on the land also?
Oh yeah, I've got we've got several wells on the place there. Yes, sir, we sure do. And we try not to use it unless we need it. So um, I've got an aunt and uncle that live down in the hill country of Texas, and water is so scarce down there. They have built water catchment systems on their house where when it rains, the water goes in a gutter and it's pumped into a tank that holds it until which time they need it, and then it's pumped back out into the house. It goes through some type of a light process that purifies it, makes sure there's no microorganisms in it and that sort of thing. And so they recycle water like crazy down there. I wish we did that here.
Yeah, no, this is a big issue, no doubt about it. We're going to put you in the show here also, uh, water show, because you're living, and you're living with it, ups and downs, and
Yeah.
and I'll answer one other one. I mean, there's other additional climatic concerns in this world. We have tornadoes, we have, unfortunately, there's a lot of realities, hurricanes, and so on. How about that? Does it affect you down there? Have you been affected?
You know what? We're far enough away from the coast that we don't ever get any really violent wind or anything. But on many occasions, we've gotten some nice rain from a hurricane coming into the coast. Tornadoes, yes, we get those here pretty regular. We're kind of in what I call Tornado Alley right here in Marshall, and or outside of Marshall. They're all the time, coming through here. We had one not all that long ago actually come through, and it went over the parking lot of the general store. It thank goodness it wasn't, on the ground. But yeah, it's a real deal. There's a lot of weather that goes on for sure.
No doubt about it. And you're a business, you're a farmer, a cattle ranger. I mean, you have to have peace in that area, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's for sure. And we have to have enough water, so that we can have the grass to grow the hay to feed the cows through the winter, because the frost kills our grass, in the early fall.
There you go. It's the cycle of life.
It is. It really is. And water is like the number one thing we got to have to make all that work.
All right,
And
Rob,
for sure,
I love you. Give me the website again.
the website,
Yeah.
bearcreekhouse.com, brother.
All righty. Well, I keep threatening you. I'm coming down there, and It's going to be this year. I'm going to have to figure it out for this year because it's the 80th anniversary.
Yeah, think about the fall, Paul.
Okay.
That would be a great time for you to come. It'd be cool off back by then, you know, and there's just a lot of activity going on at the store. Plus, I got that 100-foot roll of red carpet I'm rolling out whenever you show up.
You'll have maybe one slice of brisket left for me?
Of course. All you can eat, brother.
All right, Robbie, great to see you. Thanks, my brother.
Thank you. Have a great day, Paul.
You too. Bye-bye.